Do you know what time it is?
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay?
No, y'all, it's lunchtime. No, y'all. You know what time it is? It's lunchtime. You know what time it is? It's lunchtime.
Grab your popcorn because we're laughing all night long.
No, y'all. You know what time it is? It's lunchtime.
Hi and welcome back. So today we're going to talk about astrological element. This is gonna be fire. No! What? I just started filming. I literally just pressed record. Hi, welcome back to my channel. So as you know, we're all made out of elements.
Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Yonsei.
We have our physical body, our bodies, our connection to the material life on this world. We have the air that helps us breathe and talk and sing and do all these wonderful things to communicate with each other. We have water, which we're largely composed out of. And finally, we have fire, which is the temperature of our body, which allows us to actually live and sustain life. So all these elements, they come together in harmony in astrology, and we're all composed out of those elements. Now, many people know their sun sign, which is their main astrological sign, but we also have a full astrological chart. I'll show you an example of what mine looks like.
Hey there, demons, it's me, your boy.
And that chart includes many different zodiacs. So you actually could have your main astrological sun sign. For example, me, it's Aquarius.
You know me. I can't
Is an air sign. So you might associate most with air sign, but your astrological chart also has a dominant element in it. So my dominant element in my chart is actually water.
Water, earth, fire, air.
You can go on the link that I'll leave down below in the description box, and you will be able to put in the information of your birth of date, the day, the time, the year is very important, and then you will get your full chart and it will tell you which element is most dominant in your chart. So maybe you might think that you're fire, but actually you have mostly water dominant in your chart. Just like I thought that I mostly have air, but I have mostly water, and then earth, then air, and then lastly, the least is a fire. So we're going to talk about those today, how they're expressed through you physically in the world, and how you can compensate for the things that you're missing in your chart.
I have potato blood in my veins. I dream of potatoes. When we are going to harvest in your mind and in your heart, you feel that you are going to export the potatoes and you are not going to see it anymore. That hurt.
The earth signs are Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. And those are the signs that help us realize that sometimes we need a solid base and a nice foundation before we go off with our adventures. Earth signs are the signs that will remind us that resources and functionality is above all at the end of the day. They are slow and steady. They tend to be builders who take their time to build things brick by brick.
Oh, we march from here to there, and it doesn't matter where. You can hear us push through the deepest.
And and make sure that every step of the way is done correctly before moving on to the next. If you're an earth sign, then your friends likely think that you're extremely reliable in terms of resources. So you're probably the one that always is on top of their game when it comes to bills and when it comes to planning ahead.
Mama, let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might like to hear. It's free real estate.
So your friends can really count on you for those type of things. If you have a lot of earth in your chart, I would say one thing to look out for is to become overly materialistic and to want resources too much beyond what you need. So try to keep yourself grounded and remind yourself that if you have what you need at the end of the day, you don't need to stress yourself more than necessary. If you have an underwhelming amount of earth in your chart, then you should probably look at the foundation of your projects and see if you start it well, if you actually build it properly before you build on top of it, because people who lack earth in their sign tend to be impatient and tend to want things to happen really quickly for them when they do not. So they just give up and they move on to the next thing, which the best thing to do is stick to it and hope for the best.
This is me, and if somebody has a problem with it, then that's a you problem and not a me problem.
So that will be all for today. It was a quick video. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know in the comments what you would like to see next.
We don't sell taco from Taco Bell. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. I represent Taco Bell burritos.
Take a closer look at that meme.